Twins on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
A defensive change
sends that one out of play for strike
now
1.
Playing center field.
The windup and the 0-1.
Aaron Hicks.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Number 3.
Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Andujar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll start us off in the 8th. Torres is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 25, Gleyber Torres.
Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. 289 is the average coming in. 7 homers and 14 driven in. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Villar has a play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Torres will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Here's Mark Trumbo now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 24.
Here's the first pitch to him. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot toward third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. You can kiss it goodbye. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mullins, one down. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. One out, nobody on. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar into shallow center, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, that was a strange AB right there, Dero. 7-pitch, 0-2 at bat. Gets the first 2 strikes, then on the 7th pitch, disaster for the pitcher.
Yeah, you'll see that happen about 5 to 10 times all year. You're in straight survival mode, fouling off everything, and found a hole.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready for another chance? Luke Voit, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. VR at the bag, and that retires. Digging in to try it again. Renato Nunez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Pulled toward right center field. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
12-1 at the end of this one. New York put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Luis Severino earned his 5th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Andrew Cashner permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watt.